Hey Racer fans, today on the Racer Report, highlights from the game against Central Arkansas and a look ahead to this week's game at Missouri State. The Racer Report with head coach Chris Hatcher begins right now. Hi folks, and welcome to Roy Stewart Stadium for the Racer Report with head coach Chris Hatcher. Dave Winder, your host here, and Coach and I are going to break down the first half here in just a moment. But first, let's just tell you where the Racers are going to be playing Saturday. It's Springfield, Missouri, going back over there for the first time since 2009. 7 o'clock game in Springfield, Missouri against Missouri State. We'll look forward to that. But first, the coach joins us here right after practice on a Sunday evening here at Roy Stewart Stadium. It's kind of nice out here. It was a beautiful day Saturday, Coach. A lot of missed opportunities, though. That's going to be kind of the theme as we look at the highlights here.
Well, there's no question about it, Dave. It was a great crowd. We appreciate everyone coming out to the ball game. The weather was awesome, and it was just a day that we had an opportunity there several times, and we just couldn't finish the play.
Well, Coach, we're going to pick it up here. It was already a 7-0 hole here. The Racers defense forced a fumble here. Couldn't recover, but they did get Central Arkansas to punt it here, and then you guys go to work here in the first quarter.
Well, we were plagued by poor field position. Same thing happened to us at Florida State, and that was a nice catch there by Walter Powell. You see Josh Brown, number 4. He's a guy that has really been playing well for us. Our defense did a great job all night of stopping the run. There's Quay Huzzy, 15, and Zach Ross, 96 on the tackle. And then we get them in a third down situation, and guy just out jukes us, if you will, on the corner, and they go up 14-0 real early, and you can see why they're the 20th ranked team in the country.
Well, they had the momentum on their side at the start, and offensively in the first half, you moved the ball. There's no question about that.
Well, I think we moved it well all night other than the first 2 possessions, and then the third possession, which we're watching now, we came out, we hit them, Navarre Griffin with a big ball over the middle. We end up going for it on 4th down. Here's another 4th down conversion. We threw the throwback to Casey Brotman. Big conversion there, about a 15-yard gain that gets us in the red zone territory. We come out with a little bootleg action. Great catch by Javante Trotter. He had 11 catches on the night, and he didn't have any against Florida State. He really showed up and played well. And then we get great blocking there by Zach Littlefield and Drew Kelly on the left side. And we take it in for the first touchdown of the season, Dwayne Brady.
That's right, and a great crowd at Roy Stewart Stadium that you'll see once we pan back here. And it's always great to see Racer One take off around the track. Stella is the horse's name. Great to see Racer One out there. So it's 14-7, 12:02 to go there in the second quarter. And Brockman hits Janowski Davis for a couple of nice plays here, 18 and 22 yards.
Yeah, Janowski's a good player. He's a true freshman from Mobile, Alabama. Here, but to me, this is another missed opportunity. Big play, but we got push up the middle. We couldn't lead him. We had to stop him. If not, it would have been a sure enough touchdown. And then we got a sack, and
how
we were
close did that come?
Yeah,
it was like
we
a
were
foot.
Just a little out of Benton's range there, especially with that wind blowing in his face. A 43-yarder just comes up short. Again, another missed scoring opportunity.
Well, and now we're going to move it up here, and this was a big play after Central Arkansas had scored on a long play. Then Dontel Watkins, 70 yards. It looked like when he caught the ball, it was a bunch of bowling pins went flying, and he was the only one standing.
Well, we had 2 guys actually open. I don't know which one Casey was throwing to, but Dontel, he's a big play guy. Made a big play there. Unfortunately, we missed the extra point. So, we're still down, but we're battling. And again, good defense there, led by 39, Blake Salter, another Alabama native who has replaced the injured Sam Small.
What a play right here. That was a great interception.
Great interception by Quay Huzzy. who has really been playing well. He played great at the end of last season and has picked up where he left off.
Okay, so 6:14 to go before the half. You're right in the game, Coach. Casey's starting to get warmed up. He hits Walter Powell here for a nice gain of 12 yards. But then you tried the field goal, but then you faked it. Tell us about that play.
Well, we get down and we bogged down. We missed a wide open Javante Trotter for a touchdown. We called for the fake kick. It was getting out of Benton's range.
It's like 39 messed it up there.
Well, we just didn't execute the play. We had it all blocked long enough to make it happen. But so we're down 28-13. Okay?
Now we're under 2 minutes to go.
And we got the ball back. Here's a big play right here on third down to Patrick Robinson. We get it down in here. You know, we're less than a minute to go in the game. We're in great shape. And then we come out. Javante Trotter's open in the end zone off the play fake. But Casey doesn't see the middle linebacker.
Yep.
They make the interception. So, you know, we go in at the half down 28-13, Dave. Missed a lot of opportunities. Fake field goal that was there, we didn't execute. Missed 2 wide open receivers. We throw the interception. We give up a few big plays on the defensive side of the ball. But, you know, we get the ball back to start the second half, and boy, would that have been good to punch that last one in.
Right.
And only be down 1 score going into the half.
Okay, so we're here at the half at Roy Stewart Stadium as Coach Hatcher and I give you this week's Racer Report. We got the second half, and it was an exciting second half. We'll do that next here on the Racer Report.
Like the thoroughbreds we are named for, racers are spirited and proud. We have the heart and will to succeed, to go farther, learn more, and embrace wisdom. We are champions who take our place in the Murray State tradition. We are racers.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
Hi, folks, and welcome back to the Racer Report here at Stewart Stadium with head coach Chris Hatcher. Big game this past Saturday. The Racers suffer a defeat against Central Arkansas, and we're going to look at the exciting second half right now as the Racers trailed at the half 28-13 and had the ball first, Coach, here to start the third quarter. And that's you talking about. If you could have scored there before the half and then you have the ball start third quarter, it would have been different.
Well, it could have been a whole different ball game, but we come out. We get a good play here, a little dump pass on second down and 5 to Dwayne Brady. Makes good yardage after the catch, and you know he's become a really good back for us. Even though we didn't run it as much the other night, we threw it 66 times. But this was a big third down conversion, 3rd and 10 to Javante Trotter on the little dig route over the middle. So we got some good things going. Second down play here, Casey Brotman gets a big first down on the draw. Helmet comes off. And
did somebody take his helmet off?
Well,
or
that's
just
what
come
he was
off?
claiming. So we go in. Spencer Phillips was ready to go.
He was in the bullpen.
Yep, he was ready, and we hit Jordan Morrow. What a great move on the spin there off of the running back screen. So now all of a sudden, hey, Jordan Benton adds extra point. 28-20, and sure enough, we're right back in the thick of things.
Certainly are. So this is now 11:45 to go in the third quarter, and the defense really rises up here, makes a big hit. Kamal Matthews, Quay Huzzy combined for that one, and then Zach Ross makes a big hit here too.
Yeah, we're really playing good. Everything's coming just like we talked about at halftime. You know, go down, score, get a big stop, which we did. And then, you know, we get the ball back and we start making a little noise. Here, the quarterback draw was good to us all night. Casey picks up another first down, but we're forced to punt, and this was probably the turning point of the game. We get a low kick. Unfortunately, boy, we're right there. We got 3 guys in great position, and they just out-execute us and take it back to make it 35-20. And I tell you what, that play was probably the play that did us in.
Yeah, that was the dagger. That came with 6:58 to go in the third, but still you're going to see a Racer team here put up quite a fight. Brockman hit Walter Powell for 18 yards, but then the Racers had to punt it away, and then we're going to move ahead. Nice catch here by Robertson. This was at the end of the third quarter, and you guys, like we said, over 500 yards of offense. It wasn't because you weren't moving the ball.
No, but the one to Pat, there was a big third down conversion coming off the goal line. But we stalled again down there. And, you know, here our defense again continues to play well. Tyler Evans ends up getting the sack. Big pass completion to Devontae Trotter. Again, I can't say enough about his play on the course of the night. Nice curl route there to Walter Powell. We're still in it. We're only 2 scores down now.
Right.
They get face mask. So we got first and goal from the 5-yard line, Dave. And we come out of there and we end up here.
This is the first and goal. Right
yeah,
here.
We make a bad decision here. We actually had a guy open. Casey didn't see him. And then we just force one in the end zone for an interception. And you just can't do that. You know, that was just a tough play. But on the 4th down here, we get the ball back, still only down 2 scores.
And this was after a great defensive stop to get you the ball back.
Yep, you know, we convert, and now we hit Dwayne Brady again. Hey, you know, there's still about 9 minutes to go in the ball game, and we're only down 2 scores. So things are still looking good. Again, another big catch. I tell you, Walter Powell does such a good job, number 9 there, with yards after the catch. We try a little hitch and go, and then this was pretty much the end of the ball game. We force one in there, they pick it off, and now we're just, you know, we're just trying to let anything good happen.
Maybe here they would just give it to us on the doorstep. The ball was loose, but the Racers couldn't recover it, and Central Arkansas was able to run out, I guess, about the last 3 minutes of the game. And Coach, you know, you're at home. It's a 42-20 final, and your team played a valiant game, but there was just those things that didn't go your way. And I just kept feeling like most of the night, if you could just get even, then the momentum was going to turn to the Racers. But you know, just never could get even with the Bears.
We got down so early in the game and just couldn't make a play, like you said, to catch back up. Turnovers did us in. You know, we had a turnover on the 5-yard line, had one on the goal line, and had one on the 15-yard line. And, you know, when you run 97 plays for over 500 yards, usually that equals a lot more points than 20. So unfortunately, we didn't execute, didn't finish the plays that needed to be finished.
Okay, well, we're not done breaking down the events of Saturday here at Roy Stewart Stadium. We're going to take another break with head coach Chris Hatcher here on the Racer Report. When we come back, we'll hear from some of the key players involved in Saturday night's game. We'll do that next.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
Explora un nuevo mundo.
여러 가지 경험들을 많이 체험하세요.
आइए और अपना जहां खुद बनाइए.
Icalochen ukusanga.
عالم جدير بالاكتشافات.
Entdecke deine Welt.
Swój świat do odkrycia.
Dünyanızı keşfedin.
Changzhou lấy đích mày lại.
Feresfeverünk a világot.
Tất cả những điều tốt đẹp nhất đang chờ đón bạn.
Dunia Anda untuk dijelajahi. 探索你的世界.
Murray State University, your world to explore.
We're back here in the Race Report with head coach Chris Hatcher. It was a tough defeat for the Racers here at Roy Stewart Stadium on Saturday night. Brooks Santinello takes a look at some of the key plays and talks to some of the key players.
The Racers' home opener, starting with their 40th season at Roy Stewart Stadium, was played on a perfect evening, but at the end of the day, it was a game where MSU could never get anything into high gear. Central Arkansas put the Racers in an early 14-0 hole, and eventually the Bears led the Racers 28-7. When Casey Brockman hit Dontel Watkins for a 70-yard scoring play with 8:47 left in the second quarter, the Racers had some momentum heading into the second half, down 28-13. But mistakes on special teams and inside the red zone hurt the Racers and kept them from their first victory of the season. When the day was through, the Racers had outgained Central Arkansas 537 yards to 423. But that was a little consolation to Quay Huzzy and Casey Brockman. After the game, they talked about correcting their mistakes and moving forward to better outcomes next week.
We just went in the locker room and we didn't make no corrections on defense. I don't know what the offense did, but we just have to learn how to maintain, be more disciplined, and not learn how to beat ourselves. And once we do that, we'll be a great team.
Before the game, everybody decided, obviously, for the challenge and the opportunity to go face one of the top teams in our division. And afterwards, just one of those games that I feel like we just left a lot of plays out there. Really just beat ourselves. That's the best way we can really put it. So the mood in the locker room was, pretty devastated, and I just kind of look back and just missed way too many opportunities.
We're here on the field after a disappointing 42-20 loss against Central Arkansas. Miscues and missed opportunities were the biggest reason for the Racers' defeat tonight. They'll look to get back in the win column next week against Missouri State on the road, and then we'll be back here September 29th against Tennessee Tech for Family Weekend. For the Racer Report, I'm Brooks Santinello. Back to you, Dave.
Okay, thanks, Brooks. The Racers back at home here September 29th against Tennessee Tech. Brooks mentions it's Family Weekend. We'll look forward to that coming back here. Coach, you just finished practice here on a Sunday night as we tape our program. How was the Sunday practice?
I thought we had good energy. Our guys understand we've played two very good opponents. We played now the 5th ranked team in the BCS, and we played the 20th ranked team at the FCS level. So we've had a very tough go at it early. Take the Florida State game, move it out of the way. We thought we went shoe to shoe with a very good football team, a team that as the Southland Conference champions, they make the playoffs. They beat our champion last year, beat them soundly. And, other than a couple defensive plays, we were there to make it, but we didn't make the play. And offensively, again, missed opportunities in the red zone. That game could have been an entirely different ball game. So I really think that we're close. I think our team believes that we're close. We just have to clean some things up, and I don't know that the scores of the first two games are indicative of what type of Racer team is yet to be seen this upcoming year. But this next game's a big one because it's the one we played this week.
Right.
But more importantly, we need to have some success and finish a ball game and play really well for 60 game minutes.
Well, we're early in the season still. We've still got all this OVC play still to come, and the Racers trying to build towards that. So their next opportunity is at Missouri State Saturday. It's a 7 o'clock kickoff in Springfield, Missouri. I understand they're going to have fireworks after the game Saturday. And we're going to have fireworks here, our next home game as well. But we'll look forward to that, and we're going to take another break here on the Racer Report. When we come back, we'll look ahead and see what the other group of Bears have that the Racers will play this Saturday. We'll do that next here on the Racer Report.
Explora un nuevo mundo.
여러 가지 경험들을 많이 체험하세요.
आइए और अपना जहां खुद बनाइए.
Icalochen ukusanga.
عالم جدير بالاكتشافات.
Entdecke deine Welt.
Swój świat do odkrycia.
Dünyanızı keşfedin.
Changzhou lấy đích mày lại.
Feresfeverünk a világot.
Tất cả những điều tốt đẹp nhất đang chờ đón bạn.
Dunia Anda untuk dijelajahi. 探索你的世界.
Murray State University, your world to explore.
Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
Hey Racer fans, don't forget to check out the homepage of the Murray State Racers. You can get all you want about Murray State football. We got press conference videos, we got highlight videos. This show can be seen anytime you want. It's at the home of the Murray State Racers, GoRacers.com. And we're here with head coach Chris Hatcher at Stewart Stadium, which this is the 40th year of football at this stadium as the game was played on Saturday night. But coach, you've got a very good opponent that you're going up against Saturday night, 7 o'clock, Missouri State at home. The last time these two teams got together, it was that historic homecoming game, 2010, 72-59. The Racers won that. Are we up for anything like that again? I don't know.
Well, if we come out on top, if we got the 72, we'll take it right now, not even play the game. But that was a monumental win for our team. You know, we had that was Casey Brotman's first start.
His coming out party, so to speak.
Since we were the coaches, and
right.
Had a great day. You know, Marcus Harris caught a lot of balls, had over 200 yards receiving, and Mike Harris had over 200 yards rushing, and I think we threw for over 500 yards. It was just I've never been in a game quite like that, especially that didn't go into overtime. But you know, you play Missouri State, and again, like any week, you're more concerned about yourself. And I was concerned headed into this week what our mentality would be like, because I really felt that we had a chance to beat Central Arkansas, even though they're a mighty good opponent. I mean, you know, they possibly could be the best team we played or play all season at this level.
Right.
So, you know, it was a good measuring stick for us, and we talked about it. The difference in Central Arkansas and us was they made more of the breaks than we did through the course of the game. This week, we got to get back on track. We're going to see a little bit of a different style of defense, more of a 3-man front this week. So, you know, there's going to be a little learning curve for our guys there. Offensively, you can expect a wide open attack from Missouri State. So we got to go down and play a more complete game. You know, run defense, we've been doing a really good job. We got to bone up our pass defense, because we're going to get tested again this week. And then the all-important special teams. Boy, I think we're better than we were last year, but we're still making some silly mistakes. So it's going to be a tough game. We got a long road trip ahead of us, going to play at a place that I think 90% of our guys have never been before. I believe, you know, they've played 2 Division I teams. They're 0-2, we're 0-2. Somebody's going to get their first win this weekend, and hopefully it'll be us.
Yeah, something's got to give. Missouri State played Kansas State, 51-9 loss, and then last week played Louisville, 35-7. So they've played up for 2 weeks, and this is their home opener. Like I said, they're having fireworks at the game, so they're going to have a big crowd, and we'll look forward to it. The third game of the season, and then it's 2 OVC opener at Eastern Illinois, and then back here on the 29th. We're going to take our final break here in the Racer Report here from Stewart Stadium. We'll come back and wrap it up with head coach Chris Hatcher next on the Racer Report.
Like the thoroughbreds we are named for, racers are spirited and proud. We have the heart and will to succeed, to go farther, learn more, and embrace wisdom. We are champions who take our place in the Murray State tradition. We are racers.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
Back here at Roy Stewart Stadium to wrap things up on this week's race report with head coach Chris Hatcher. Coach, we had a tremendous atmosphere here Saturday night. Great to see almost 10,000 fans come out to the game. Great to see Racer 1 running around the track Saturday.
Well, I wish Racer 1 could have run a little bit more, but it was good to see a good crowd. We had some great tailgating. The atmosphere was very nice. Great night to play football. Unfortunately, I don't think we played the best that we could possibly play. And you know, I want to tell the fans out there, you know, I still think we got a great team. I really do. It's just, you know, we've played some tough opponents. We're not quite there yet, but there's still a lot of season left to be played.
It's similar to last year a little bit because, you know, the team at the end of the last year was playing really good at the end.
Well,
it's a building thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And I think part of it is, you know, the first 2 years and now going into year 3, all the toughest teams have been right at the beginning of the season. And, you know, it takes you a little while to find out who you are, especially when you're a program like us that's building, it's on the rise. You know, we don't have a whole lot of depth and a whole lot of people coming back. You know, we're counting on a lot of newcomers playing, so you really don't know what you got until you go play a game.
Right, right. Well, you haven't played any cupcakes so far.
There's no doubt about it.
You're not going to play a cupcake this week either.
It doesn't get any easier.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to the game Saturday in Springfield, Missouri at Missouri State, and we'll come back next week and we'll have highlights of all that too. So, Coach, thanks for stopping by after practice here tonight at Roy Stewart Stadium. So that's all the time we have for this week. We'll see you next week, and as we leave you today, here is the voice of the Racers, Neil Bradley.
That's Brady standing in. He gets the call off tackle left side, and he's in. A 3-yard touchdown. It's a big hole for the Racers. Down by 3 touchdowns already. Brogman rolls to his right, throws the deep ball, and it is caught at the 30, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown. One play, and the Racers go boom. Dontel Watkins with the catch. Set. Snap back, Smothers has it. Wants to throw. Looks to run, throws across the middle, had his man in and out. It did pop up off a Central Arkansas player, and it's an interception for the Racers. Play after the Racers picked up the first down. Phillips throws left side. It's a catch, spin move, 10, 5, touchdown! My goodness, what a play by Morrow!